about 8 o'clock this morning, we got a call from the Circle K at 33rd Street and State Road 70 from a female who said that she had been battered by her son. When the deputies arrived, they interviewed her. It was alleged that her son had struck her several times with a telephone book and then also hit her in the throat area. And as I'm being told, she had some prior injuries around her neck area. She was inside the house, tried to get out. The son wouldn't let her leave, and at some point she dialed 911 and left it open. We have not listened to that information yet. I'm sure that 911 notified us that that was going on while we were doing our investigation up at 33rd and 70. And then at that point in time, a decision was made, and she was able to get out of the house. Jumped in a vehicle and ended up here at the Circle K. So after our deputies did an interview, received an affidavit from the victim, they put together a plan to come back down here and arrest the son for false imprisonment and domestic battery. When they got here, there were 4 deputies. 2 were going to go to the back as is normal protocol, and 2 were going to go to the front. As they approached the residence, the son ran out the front door with a what's described to me as a samurai sword above his head and charged at one of our deputies. The deputy opened fire, and I'm not even sure at this point, because we haven't been into the scene to look how many times the suspect was struck, but the suspect has died.
And do you have any more information about the suspect's age?
He is 31.
Is there prior history of domestic violence in the home?
We haven't gotten that far yet.
How is she doing at this point?
The mother, very upset, extremely upset.
Was anyone else present at the time?
The mother and a daughter and or sister of the suspect was there at the time.
How's she doing physically? Well, you said she had been beat up.
Yeah, but I haven't looked at her that close. I think she was hysterical. Certainly. Yes.
Do you know how long they lived in the same house?
I do not. But we will get those answers. One of the deputies was standing on the running board of one of the canine units because they were going to take the back with the canine unit, which is a typical protocol when we're going somewhere in hopes of making an arrest to cover the back. And then, of course, we had 2 deputies to go to the front. Before the 3 deputies that were in their vehicles actually got out of the car, the individual, the son, bolted out the front door with a very large samurai sword and charged at one of our deputies. And our deputy, in backing up, fired several shots at the son, and the son is deceased. He's being identified as Terry, T-E-R-R-Y, middle initial M as in Mary, last name Sellers, S-E-L-L-A-R-S, and a junior. Now, if you run Sellers, S-E-L-L-E-R-S as well, because we're being told that he uses it both ways.
Decided to open a restaurant, I decided that same thing, you know, that we're all honors, you know, and we don't need to go into the thing that I'm on.
No, we're a team.
I have my responsibility. Did you have yours?
Absolutely.
And if you have